Namaste to all. I got a message from one of my channel viewer. She has been following up my channel for quite some time now. Uh, she must be like, let's say, in the later teens age, maybe university student. She had written a very beautiful article on Sri Krishna Maharaj that everybody knows about the life of Sri Krishna, but nobody knows his teachings and follow them. So I asked her to send me a voice message. She recorded this short, audio and then sent to me. I would like you to listen to it. I learned a lot from it. I hope you will also learn a lot from it. It's very, very important that we spread this kind of message about Sri Krishna from the Mahabharata, because Mahabharata is the Granth which actually describes Sri Krishna, because Vyas Muni saw Sri Krishna. None of the other authors who wrote about Sri Krishna actually saw Sri Krishna. So we must always rely on Rishi Munis, and Mahabharata written by Vyas Muni. So he is a great tapasvi, Vyas Muni himself, and he wrote about Sri Krishna. We must understand from Mahabharata about the greatness of Sri Krishna, and this girl has beautifully summarized it in in 7 to 8 minutes time. Please listen to this audio. I am playing it for you. I will also listen along with you. I am putting my mic near the speaker.
So I dedicate this message to Sri Krishna Maharaj, wishing Shubh Janmashtami to everyone. I would like to pay my humble respects to Swami Ram Swargji Maharaj and his disciple, the owner of the channel Know Your Vedas. Sri Krishna's life alone can teach us a lot. His deeds and decisions itself have been a teaching to us. It is nearly impossible for people like us to decipher Sri Krishna's teachings in Bhagavad Gita directly. Sri Krishna was separated from his parents at birth. He lived in a place called Gokul for the first 11 years of his life. He protected the people of Gokul from many disasters and asuras, like using the caves of mountain Govardhan to protect the whole village from thunderstorm, killing demons and beasts that were sent to harm the people, Aghasur, Bakasur and Keshi, to name a few. This shows Sri Krishna's main quality which he followed his whole life, that is the protection of humankind. He also protected the people of Mathura from Jarasandh by relocating his kingdom to Dwarka after Jarasandh's 17th attack on Mathura. Sri Krishna did not hesitate from killing his own maternal uncle because the latter was attached to the adharma. Krishna had the understanding of the importance of dharma over family attachments at the tender age of 11. This is exactly what he taught Arjun in Bhagavad Gita. We must learn from him that family attachments should not hinder one's duty. One's duty must always be the foremost priority. Duty goes alongside with dharma, and it is to destroy adharma even if it is your own family. Sri Krishna was taught by Sandipan Maharishi. He is said to have learnt the Vedas and Vedangas in 64 days. He was a perfect student and used to learn whatever his guru taught him instantly. He had also mastered Dhanur Veda from the Rishi. Though we cannot achieve such a huge milestone in a short time, we can learn from Krishna about being a perfect and dutiful student and to dedicate ourselves to studying the Vedas with full devotion. We can imply his dedication and interest as a student to our personal lives. This teaching from Sri Krishna will motivate us to do our karma, our duty. It is this dedication and loyalty towards the holy Vedas that made Sri Krishna a master of Ashtanga Yoga at a young age and become a Yogeshwar. He earned that title through his karma. When we strive to follow his footsteps, our lives fall in line, and we dedicate ourselves to following our lives perfectly, without wavering with distractions. Sri Krishna was a man of his word. He never spoke a single lie in his whole life, and he himself admits to this in Mahabharata. As per Mahabharata, one of his names itself is Satya. Sri Krishna used his powers of yoga to save Uttara's otherwise stillborn child. People make up stories about Krishna, pranking people and speaking unnecessarily. However, as per these words, all these made up stories are completely false. Sri Krishna never spoke unnecessarily and did not lie even for a jest. This quality of Sri Krishna teaches us to be honest, to not gossip, and speak things that are of no use to us or the person we are speaking to. Honesty and truth are powerful and are also suggested to be followed by the Vedas. Sri Krishna honored his well wishers and family at a high position. He did not hesitate from killing Shishupal in Yudhishthir's crowded sabha for one insult to Rukmini. Shishupal was beheaded the moment he insulted Rukmini. Krishna tolerated every insult by Shishupal on himself. However, everyone, including Bhishma and the Pandavas, were enraged at Shishupal's audacious words for him. This was because Krishna honored Dharma, and Dharma made its way to earn honor for him. Krishna's deeds earned him respect, and this is clear from the epic Mahabharata. Shishupal could not even find a proper insult for Krishna. He just never respected Krishna's duty. This teaches us that one must always protect the honor of a woman and must always honor Dharma. When one honors Dharma, he earns honor for himself, not just in the world's eyes, but also in the eyes of our scriptures and the holy Vedas, which instruct us to do so. Destruction of adharma is the biggest honor to Dharma, and Krishna promised to do so to the Pandavas and Draupadi in their exile. He strived hard for the destruction of adharma and the establishment of dharma, which was complete with Yudhishthir's establishment of rule in the world. Krishna directed Arjun's emotions correctly at certain times in the war to annihilate adharma. He scolded Arjun for not fighting properly with Bhishma and himself took up weapons in the battlefield against Bhishma, despite promising otherwise that he would not use weapons in the war. This is another main teaching from Krishna's deeds, that in order to protect dharma, even breaking a strong vow shouldn't be a hindrance. Krishna broke his vow of not using weapons in the battlefield, but that never earned him the title of being a cheater or a liar. That was because this vow was broken in the path of the establishment of dharma. Such a deed automatically becomes dharma. On the other hand, if Krishna did what Bhishma did, that is to never break his vow, Arjun's emotions would have not been directed to fight properly against Bhishma. Defeating Bhishma would have been a distant dream. Since Krishna took up weapons, Arjun correctly stopped him and promised to fight properly. He correctly directed Arjun's emotions during Karnavad and also after Abhimanyu's death. Sri Krishna was extremely powerful in physical sense. His power was such that a single strike of his fists broke Chanura's skull and his eyeballs were disintegrated. His power was such that Kamsa was half dead by Krishna's hard yank. His power was such that when he walked with anger, Arjun himself was dragged 7 footsteps when he tried to stop him. Krishna's deeds will take a lifetime to describe and truly inspire from. His tapasya is celebrated throughout the epic by Vyasamuni and he is respected by great dignitaries of the epic. Vyasa has described Krishna as powerful, ascetic, yogi, Yogeshwar, Bhagavan, and most surprisingly, he is given the title of Maharishi as well. Sri Krishna's life is a teaching for us, and he must be inspired from. We must follow his footsteps and try to imbibe his qualities. We must be devoted to dharma, tapasya, and spirituality, just like he was. Jai Shri Krishna.
That was really wonderful, very, very inspirational. The words written by a person who is studying in modern university in city life, who has studied Mahabharata in depth and who have researched on Sri Krishna to write such words. I hope you enjoyed this audio and also try to listen it again and again to get the inspiration. I wish this girl all the best for her tapasya, for a tapasvi life, and then I hope you also shower your blessings to her. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.